What is going on, you guys? How are you? Welcome back to Roads Untraveled. Today we are at STF Tuning, just outside of Yokohama, Japan, outside of Tokyo. It's my last few days here in Japan. It has been an absolutely unbelievable experience being here. Still doesn't really feel real. It's very surreal being here, but we just finished shooting with Kino's STI at Kino STI on Instagram. His YouTube channel is in the description as well. He has been driving me around all day. We've been hitting the toge. We went kind of out into the mountains, which is really cool to see, not only, you know, like downtown Tokyo, but a lot of the other kind of outskirts of the city and a lot of the countryside as well. And here at STF Tuning, Dani is going to show us around. We're going to talk to Dani a few of the builds he's working on right now. I know I've been messaging a fellow named Keenan on Instagram. His car is here, his Supra is here, and Dani's worked on a few of his other cars as well. So we're going to check out all of these crazy cars here, as well as kind of see what they're doing with their drift rental business, because you can come here, talk to Dani, he'll toss you the keys to one of his drift cars, whether it be an S chassis, a chaser, or something else, and then you can go to a track and then basically learn how to drift, hit the skid pad, and eventually you know, get actually half decent at drifting in a short amount of time. So without further ado, let's get into the yard. We're just gonna kind of look around, check out some of the cars. Dani's being very modest. He's like, oh, there's not much to see here, but I'd beg to differ, especially for you guys in the States. A lot of these cars are not legal. There's a couple R34 GTRs in there, a bunch of S15s, and some really spectacular builds. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's go inside. Kino, what do you think so far?
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
This
you
is
see the back too. There's a lot
really?
More. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I went back there. I even saw an AMG GT.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's like what?
Wow. That's so random.
It's really random.
Yeah.
Does not belong.
They're not used to seeing YouTubers.
No, that too. Apparently, yeah. Like apparently, being a YouTuber is like a
Yeah, because like in Japan, they do it indoors. You kind of have to get permission from the police
to film outside, kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, so, I figured.
Yeah, over here they're really strict, so you can't have a drone flying unless you get a permission. But I mean, it would be great to like film cinematics, especially on the canyons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm too lazy to get permits.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's honestly, most of the time it's not worth the time.
Yeah. And I'm giving out hints to the cops that I'll be driving in the canyon, right?
Exactly, exactly.
So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a look around here.
All right, yeah, me too.
All right, you guys, so obviously gunmetal gray R32 GTR. Oh my God. Starting off strong. S15 Spec R Aero front bumper as well. Full cage in here, you guys, as well. I'm not sure if you can see that. Honestly, too, since I've been here, one of the most surprising things is that I was not expecting, like even if you're just driving around Tokyo, I was not at all expecting to see as many Skylines and Supras and S15 Silvias just around as I am. Like 4-door Skylines, 2-door Skylines, pretty much every single day I've seen a wild R34 GTR. And by wild I mean I don't know who it is, nobody I'm with knows who it is, it's just another R34 GTR on the road, or another S15 or what have you. It's pretty amazing for someone like myself from Vancouver, and we have all those cars, but the sheer amount over here is pretty ridiculous. So you got the Laurel here. This is definitely set up for drifting. You can see that right there, definitely set up for drifting. You've got your R33 GTR back there. This one's extremely clean. R32 GTR here. I think this is a Spec S. I don't believe this is turbo. What the heck is this in here? I think this must be a camera mount of some kind. I think that's what that is a camera mount. I'm so confused. Ooh, R33 GTR, one of my favorites. I always found it cool too, how the Nissan badge hides the keyhole for the trunk here. Like, how cool is that? Genius, guys. They do not build cars like they used to, let me tell you. Oh yeah, okay, so here's a rental car. This is actually one of the cars you can rent here to go drifting and then go to a lot of the local tracks, the Bisu circuit, and a few of the other local tracks. There's one in Shiba, apparently. Oh, what do we got back here? Look. It's literally just like a graveyard. I mean, I don't want to say graveyard because I'm hoping some of these cars, or all of these cars, will actually see the light of day eventually, but yeah, this is thumbs down. This makes me very sad. Oh my god, there we go. There's an R34. I did want an R34 GTT. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's too far gone. Honestly, I think it's not. I think a lot of these cars are just dirty. I think they've just been sitting a while. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look. AE86, guys. AE86. We've got another S15 right here. Oh, I love the factory wing on here. I would never personally change that if I had an S15. That's just me. You've got your chaser, like I said, back there. Right here. I believe this is a Mark II. Toyota Mark II. I could be wrong on that. I know I do love Toyotas, but some of them I don't know. That's a chaser right there. We've got another 180SX. Ooh, S2000 CR. RX-7. What would you guys rather have? This is a conundrum right here. I'm looking at a huge conundrum right here. S2000 or RX-7. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the shit. Look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, there is a Mark IV Super. I think that's Keenan's car. Keenan, tell me, is that your Super right here? If so, that is mean. That is mean as hell, my friend. Another S15. Oh, what? Varietta. That's insane. I've never seen one of those in person before. Oh, look at the Datsun back there too. CRX SIR. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous, you guys. Okay, we'll keep on walking here. This is an earlier RX-7. Beautiful S15 Spec R. What else we got? This looks like it's been through hell and back. My god. Pretty much all you need is like bolt-ons, front mount, a couple other things, and you're good to go. Oh, that's cool. I like that livery. That's like a fighter jet. That is a 350Z Nismo, you guys. That is a 350Z Nismo. Oh my god. Chaser, bunch of chasers. Oh, four-door R34. We've got another Mark IV Supra. R34 GTT. I hope it's a manual turbo. If so, maybe I'll make him an offer. Got another chaser. Big Wang chaser. Big Wang Chaser, real big Wang. Yeah, I think it is a GTT. Oh, disappointment strikes Marcus's face. It's an automatic. Oh well, still though, super cool. Super cool. It is a GTT. It's just an auto, not a manual. That's cool. Maybe that's Keenan's car. I'm not sure.
Started from the background with my dad. You know, we had a little shop before with the working on like regular cars and stuff like that, and the passion for drifting just started growing, and then we went from there. And then about like 4 years ago or something, I teamed up with Masa, and then from the smaller shop we started growing and growing to the spot you see it now. We're getting in there little by little. You know, it ain't no rush to grow, but you know, whatever you can grow, it's time to do it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Would you say how you've been growing is mostly from word of mouth now? You know, the quality of work kind of speaks for itself. Would you say that's the case?
Pretty much, you know?
Yeah.
One of my homies told somebody told somebody else, and then it just keep on going from there. You know what I mean? I think that's the best way, you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite thing about working on RB engines? When you're going for the RB, I do love the sound.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know how high you can rev, how aggressive they sound when it's on a high rev, and going from there. It's pretty sad the fact that, you know, sometimes you cannot beat the 2J, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much working on all of those RB, 2J, 1J, from the RB20 to the 20 to 26 to a 30. I mean, if you give me the time, you know, I would do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It could be the rotary, or it could be a V8 or whatever. It doesn't matter, you know, as long as we had the time. Because time, I think, is a key for every and anything, you know.
Do you more lean towards the longevity? Because, you know, we've been to shops that are all about the, hey, let's stick an 88mm turbo and just get that dyno number. But hey, 6 months from now, who knows what's going to happen, right? Like, what's your kind of philosophy behind that?
What I'm all about is about your happiness. You know what I'm saying? You can come over here if you love that turbo. They have a size of your wheel. We will do it for you. You know, if you were the kind of guy that like the car, they just look clean, you don't want to do nothing else, I can do it for you. If you want the motor would have like, you know, like a middle range performance, I would do it too. You know, I'm working towards your request, what makes you happy. It's not what I'm all about. Mm-hmm. You know, I could be all about power, or I could be all about, you know, clean car or a show car or a slam it car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the kind of guy that I would like to enjoy. When you come pick up your car, you're actually happy with what you get. You know, if I'm 100% sure I can get you to your goal, I would do it for you. You know, it doesn't matter. My point of view is like, if the customer is satisfied, I'm satisfied. It doesn't matter what kind of job it is. If it's $1 job or if it's $1 million job, you know, on my point of view, it doesn't really matter. When you pick up your car, when you roll out of here, I want to see you happy. That's all that matters to me, you know? You know, I don't have the point, like my shop is the best one in the world, because there's a whole lot of the better stuff you actually seen around, you know? But at the end of the day, that's my philosophy. That's how I think they should be getting the work done, you know?
Now, with all these cars around, I mean, I see a lot of projects going on here. Now, do you ever have any time to enjoy the cars that you build now? Like, what's that? What are your weekends like?
I mean, the car I enjoy around, man, is driving my van.
Yeah.
Put the kids inside and get the wife and go somewhere, go do something.
Yeah.
That's what I've been enjoyed lately. And then I do enjoy this job. You have a crazy request like, hey man, I want to do some sort of crazy different front. I want to cut this in half. I want to do a crazy roll cage, or you know, hey, just make me a loud exhaust, and you know, put the exhaust on the side, on the back, or you know, that's what I enjoy. You know, I'm not every day doing the same thing, you know, with the same move. It's like each day is like, it doesn't matter if it's the same car you've been doing for like 20 years. You always have something new showing up, and it's something new to you to learn. That's what I like about the car scene, you know. You know, I just love the projects I got going on, you know.
I mean, how could you not? This GTRs, man.
This guy right there, this right here, a little 32 in the back. There's the RX-7 with a Rocket Bunny front. There's another Rocket Bunny over there. There's a Sunny truck. I'm doing the SR20 swap.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So this right here in the back.
Yeah.
You have to take a look at this guy.
Absolutely. SR20 swap. Now, was a customer request, or is this something you kind of?
This is a customer request.
Yeah.
It's one of my good friends. He loved the truck, and then he was like, I want to do the Sunny, you know, to make the mounts and get all the rust and everything out of the way before we start doing the whole motor, you know. So we put in the Hakoska front.
Yep.
Slamming on the ground and trying to get a little airbag or something. You know, make this stance look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it down to about like 300-400, and that's it. I don't think this right here will see any track time.
Yeah.
If you see, you're gonna see it from the outside. You know, when you park outside, you just be looking people drifting.
100%. 100%. I like it, man. It's good. Well, hey, Danny, thanks for your time.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys for coming. You know?
Any last words for the U.S. Canadian viewers right now who have never been to Japan?
I mean, if you've never been to Japan, you know, you wanted to come by, you wanted to drift, or you want a car, or you want to buy a car, ship it back at home, or you want to request for any type of work, for any type of parts, whatever I can help, I'm down to help, you know. So you just reach out to us, and whatever is possible on my end to do it to make you guys have a better trip, I would do it for you, you know.